And welcome back, everybody. I'm going to go through a quick recap, just cover what happened in the last session, get us up to speed to where we're at, and then we'll kind of drop right into the dialogue. So, a couple seconds for everybody to keep eating. The party returned to Tenerum, their kind of home away from home, the reverse tower hidden in the frigid sea protected by a perpetual storm. Going through the last remaining portals, they met with Bahamut, who mentioned that they should visit his child who lived in the old elven capital in the far northeast. He also gave them a gift, which was a platinum scarf, and said this will grant you favor to have a conversation with him. The party then went and finished out the rest of, over the course of 3 days, finished out the rest of the portals, the elemental portals. We played through one as a party, kind of skipping over the three as they are pretty trivial fights at your guys' level at this point, but did run through the Shadowfell challenge against the Shadow Dragon, as that was a little bit more challenging. Sal got to test out her new wand. We have some retcons for the future. It's not going to be that dragon because that was a misreading on the actual artifact itself, but there will still be a strong single creature over a horde that Sal can summon just for efficiency in game. The party then long rested. Awakened in the morning, they noticed two things. Bright light coming from the portal chamber. Heading upstairs, all of the portals have been reactivated. However, with just a basic arcana check, the party came to the realization that these are now gateways to the other planes. They can now access the other planes willingly instead of these like pocket dimensions that were associated to the puzzle of Tenerum. As well as the elevator lift that the party had seen through the ethereal plane a long time ago was now open, heading down to the armory. The armor and the mace was gone, however the crown was there. Taking the crown, returning back to the main chamber, Sal took some time to cast the Identify spell, and the party discovered that the crown, also known as the King's Crown, is a wondrous item. It's an artifact. It is a black metallic crown. The small details are hard to make because the crown is bathed in a thin layer of dust, and no amount of wiping seems to clear the dust from the surface. Jagged points crest from the surrounding the crown, and there is a four-edged spike that rises from the middle, standing a few inches above the rim. This crown amplifies a person's identity, good becoming godly, evil becoming abhorrent. And a couple of its featured abilities, the King's Strength will grant a +2 to an attribute based on the wearer's class. The King's Purity allows them to seek help from people of their familiar race. People of the same race tend to look to that person and say, this person must be a king or of sort, just his presence. It doesn't affect those that are familiar with the individual who's wearing the crown, but other people will go out of their way to help them, as long as it's not self-harming. A King's Wrath, on a critical hit, targets will take an extra 2d12 damage and make a Wisdom saving throw or become frightened by the person wearing the crown. And then a King's Voice, while attuned, they can either cast Mass Suggestion at 6th level, or spend an action inspiring all allies within 60 feet, and all allies within 60 feet gain a 1d12 inspiration die that must be used in the next 12 hours, and you can use that feature once per long rest. It also came with normal effects that all artifacts do. Those were two minor benefits. You now gain the ability to cast the Spare the Dying cantrip at will, which means you can touch somebody, and if they're at low health, it just sets them at 0. It stabilizes them so they stop making death saving throws. Also, while attuned, you are immune to disease. The one major benefit, while attuned, you cannot be blinded, deafened, petrified, or stunned. So you have immunity to all 4 of those conditions. There are 2 minor detriments. While you're attuned to this, if you're ever more than 10 feet away from it, you do become deafened. So you have to keep the crown within 10 feet, otherwise you lose your hearing. And while you're attuned, you have disadvantage on saving throws against poison. That's where we're leaving. That's where we left off. You guys are all in the common area of Tenarum. Sal has just identified this and then passed on that information to you guys.
Yeah, it's quite interesting, but I mean, I have my new toy. Unless one of you is, or any of you are unwilling to take the crown.
Does anyone want the crown?
Do I get the vibe of the vibe of the crown?
vibe.
Like, I know his wand is evil.
Where
Do I feel like the crown?
So this crown is by itself a true neutral artifact.
Okay.
But the thing is that it's because it amplifies a person's
True nature.
true nature. So if
Gotcha.
you give it to an evil person, they will become terrible, and the crown will seem evil. If you give it to a good person, it will become godly, and it will seem good.
Yeah, I mean, I could, potentially wear it and become the
No.
Dark Lord Sauron and collect all the rings to rule them. Because I know you each have a ring.
You could certainly try.
I would prefer this on somebody good aligned. We already have
What's that
one.
even mean?
Meaning somebody who has more good in them than evil.
What are you talking about?
I think we all
Do
know
I
what she's
not do
talking
good?
about.
I feel like she's insinuating something here.
She said it pretty clearly.
I'm saying your wand is already evil enough.
Yeah, the wand is.
I know you're not. No, I actually can't guarantee that. But
I was gonna say.
so Swift says no.
We could just
Between the three of us.
put it back in the well if nobody's gonna wear it.
Well, you said whoever wears it has a presence of a king or queen,
Yeah.
except for those who are familiar to them.
Mm-hmm. So,
Which is good, I won't have to bow down to you, Mary.
Yep.
And it's actually same race. So
Yes.
like other fur bogs.
Yeah. Yes.
But it's also the ones that are familiar. So your whole
My
village
village
would not be affected by it.
But if
But if you met, and she would not be affected.
Darling were to,
But if she wouldn't be affected. They're also familiar.
They're familiar enough
yeah,
with
yeah,
me.
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
this is more you're walking through a city, there is a furbolg in that city, they see you, oh my god.
Yeah. Okay.
Literally.
Well, I guess I wouldn't mind wearing the crown. I know I can get some benefits from it even when I turn into an animal.
Then there you go. There is your friend.
Anyone have a problem bowing down to King Manny?
Your whole village.
We're not going to, it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole point of wearing a crown, isn't it? Have people bow down to you.
no, just to make yourself feel better about yourself.
It's true.
Well,
Good luck fitting that crown on your ego-filled head.
my head's big enough, but I think once I attune it, should fit just fine.
Probably will.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll take it if no one else is keen on it.
Okay.
Here. And I
Whoa, don't drop
Frisbee
that. Whoa. This belonged to the king of the tower, man. This is
Oh,
some
we
respect. At least now we get to put it to
It
use.
wasn't the king of the tower, it was the god of gods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, be careful with that thing, man. It's sharp.
You can look up the king's crown and add it to your inventory, but you will have to like manually track the information of it. Like you need to go to your wisdom stat and have an override of +2.
Okay.
You need to go to your defenses and put, disadvantage to poison. Saving throws, but immunity to those whatever conditions. So you'll kind of have to do some work, and if you need help, I can help with that too.
Yeah, I'll mainly go through and just work on that.
Yep.
Is it gonna take you 8 hours and
It will take you your
possessions and
demons.
For attunement. Is it like a night? I thought it takes like usually a day to attune.
Yeah, it takes a day or a long rest essentially.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go sit in my room and look at this thing for a while.
Befriend it.
Befriend it, yeah.
Show it all your jars of dirt. I'm certain it'll like that.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna love that. I mean, oh.
Thank goodness it's not sentient.
I really like the jar of dirt that has no dirt in it that you got from Mechanus.
It's an attunement item. You have to attune to it.
Yeah.
So it'll take an attunement
Take a slot. Hey, man, it's worth it.
Mhm.
It's a good
Yeah.
weapon.
It's a lot of benefits.
While he's attuning, I would like to go to my room.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm gonna go to my room because I'm imagining my pack's there. Rifle through my pack, and I'm gonna grab all the letters from John Smith's family.
Yep. There's 6.
There's 6 of them. Yeah.
6 letters.
And I'm also gonna go because this place gives us kind of what we would need, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find a little trowel so that I want to eventually bury them
Mm-hmm.
in the other plane.
Okay.
So I want to find a little trowel to take with me.
Yeah. Easy enough.
And then I want to go to the ethereal plane.
So, heading up to the room of portals, heading to the ethereal plane, stepping into it, there is a wash of blue smoke that waves over you, and you find yourself standing in the portal room still. However, the light from the portals has been dimmed. There is an ethereal wisp and smoke. Your body is translucent in this plane.
Mm-hmm.
You are in the same exact location, but you are
Okay.
now in the ethereal plane. Looking, you have the letters in one hand and the
Yeah.
trowel in another. Looking down at your letters, your stack of letters, projecting off of them about a foot above the letters is a cube that looks like a glowing blue, almost like blueprint, 3D blueprint of some sort of cube-like shape that is like being projected off this stack of letters. There are gears and components in this like blue projection.
Oh shit. Vamp back. Sal, can I have some help, please?
What?
I think I need some help.
You got something stuck somewhere. I don't want to deal with it.
Nope. I need some help in the ethereal plane.
Ew.
Please.
What do I get out of it?
What do you want? You don't like earthly possessions. I'll help you the next time you need help. You already have my body for
I
science.
think we could convince the cat to let me keep her bones.
Probably. I will have a conversation with her tonight.
I need it to be an honest
Actually,
conversation.
It will be a conversation.
Not in my favor, not.
No, I know.
Okay.
The only one you're not allowed, in my opinion, is Manny, but only because it will kill his mother.
Well, I
To not have the rest of him
could
back.
bring her back too.
Huh?
Huh?
You want to take his mother's bones too?
No, I'm just saying, if she was upset.
Okay. I'll talk to Swift, but maybe the next time she like almost dies, because right now she's grumpy and I don't know if she'll say yes.
We could just stab her tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Roll me a performance check.
We can speed that up.
Certain I know how to tie knots. These things.
13.
Bird's stealthy enough
Mark
to
off
get
2
around
days.
her.
Let's not stab our friends.
Speaking of,
This is why you're the evil one.
speaking of stealth, can I do exactly what Sal said and sneak around?
We have 2 days left.
What are you sneaking around to?
Or
What do you mean?
Are you spying on me?
no, I'm just gonna get as close as I can, right behind your back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll me a stealth check versus what's your passive perception?
Oh shoot. Phoenix.
31.
Oh shit. Not that high.
Yeah, you managed to get up like right behind her.
I'm gonna whisper.
Like this, Sal?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We don't stab our friends. And now you have to come help me too. Actually, you might be the other one I need. Yes, both of you.
Both of
Yep.
Why are you so happy today?
Because mysteries are afoot. and I'm here for it. Let's go.
You're confused about feet?
Uh huh.
You messaged me that.
I mean,
Few minor,
what are your feet
major-
look like?
It's in the
My feet
group
grow
chat.
like 3 toes.
Oh, group chat.
I got, like,
Yeah, if you scroll up like
Yeah.
4
Similar.
messages.
Yeah, cool.
What about you?
Yeah.
I have hooves.
That is a mystery.
Yeah.
Alright.
How do you wear boots?
Go to a bootmaker for hooves.
No, I think they're called horseshoes.
Nice one.
Okay. In the ethereal plane, let's go.
Fine. Remember our deal.
Heading
At
into
least
the
got
ethereal
paid for
plane,
this.
you guys see the same thing. You are back in the same chamber, that portal chamber. However, you are in the ethereal plane. Phoenix is holding 6 papers that are kind of like clipped together by like a band or a clip, and almost like a what you'd see like a hollow projector in Star Wars or something. A projection, an astral projection of a what almost looks like a cube-esque shaped object. Of gears and components is being projected off this stack of paper. The stack of these 6
So-
papers.
I found these
Cube
And
has
John
6 sides. You have
John.
Smith's office.
Oh, that John.
That John.
Cube-ish. It's not perfectly flat. It's got angles and cuts and throughout it.
So I
That's
found these letters, and I thought they were just cute letters from his family. And then I could see that there was some sort of
Yeah, and you gave it
Ethereal
to me,
magic.
and there's icky magic on it.
icky magic.
Yeah, it's not my magic. Everybody else's is obsolete.
But it looks like a puzzle.
Ooh, yeah, I'm out.
a puzzle. Can I take a stab at
No, but you
a
can
puzzle?
identify what this is.
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna try to decipher this quote-unquote puzzle
How?
with my hands.
So you're gonna try and touch this astral projection.
Yeah.
Your hands pass through them. It is just like a projection of light. It
Can I
is.
try the notes now? Can I try to
Yeah,
read
what
the
happens when we shuffle the notes around?
So when you shuffle the notes around, you watch as slices of this cubic shape get pulled out and then reinserted wherever you pull the note out. So it seems that there are like 6 slices that are associated with each note, and it like them stacked on top of each other layers them in that order. But as you pull one out, you see like a slice come out that has a weird shape, and then you quickly slot it back in and realize
It goes back to the same shape.
no, it looks different when you start mixing it up. The shape starts to look different. But you notice that each note has its own individual projection. And because the notes are stacked on top of each other, the things are being layered.
Can I really quick? Can I read the notes
Really quick.
to see if there's
Yeah,
like
I was
an
gonna say,
order?
is there
just-
some way that I could see? Yeah.
Just so I can
I'm
see if there's a.
So you're just
Looking
gonna, like,
with him.
Going through them one at a time, or pull
One
one
at a
out.
time.
So
Yeah.
you pull one out and you pull it out and flip it over, and you're trying to read what's the writing on the note. In the ethereal plane, it is all coming out as a blur. It's hard to
Yeah.
make out the individual writing. But you remember and looking at it before, there didn't seem to be any like special information about these. These were like
Yeah, they're like
general
pictures
levels.
from his kids,
like
like
roll me a perception
notes
check here.
from his wife.
Perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
How
like,
about a 23?
Flipping it over and looking at the projection off an individual note, you get this. It seems to be a letter.
hey, there's A.
Hey.
Okay.
Can we do the same thing with the other ones?
Yeah,
To see
can
if
we look
there's
for-
more letters?
Oh, don't delete it.
Cancel.
I'm gonna try and display all 6 of these.
Good luck, my dude.
You're good with words, right?
Uh-huh. That's about all I'm good with.
Maybe. Oh no! Wow.
I could just write them down.
All right. I'm just gonna cycle through these real quick. So
There you go. Almost 4.
all right. So you have
B.
do it this way. R.
Oh
Oh.
crap! We're already losing.
I know, I wrote down B so confident.
So you have R, A, E,
Mm.
H, E, T.
Reet.
R, A, R-A-E-H-E-T. Sal, roll me an intelligence check.
Oh no.
Or like a check using your tinker's. No, yeah, your tinker's tools. So I guess that would be like an intelligence check, but you would get the skill bonus or whatever.
What about TH? THR ending?
I guess, I don't know. What would be like
Yeah.
investigate? I don't know. What your skill
Oh.
check would be.
What?
Begins with TH and then,
Oh yeah. Well, but then we have 3 vowels.
yeah, or R ending.
Let's look at what do we know about these places. Oh, is it Aether?
Sorry, looking stuff up.
Sal, you got it. Roll me a intelligence, say an intelligence check or whatever would be with the your tinker's tools.
It's RATHEE.
Okay. that
R-A,
was-
yeah.
Yeah. You have all
My
of those.
proficiency bonus is. Where is it?
Your proficiency, I think, is +5.
I'm trying to find that on the mobile though.
It's going to be in the same place as like your walking speed, your initiative, I think. Or it might be in where your skills are. I don't know. It's the same. Everybody has
There
the
it
same
is.
proficiency.
Yeah, proficiency
So whatever
plus
yours.
5. So that's going to be a 24.
24. When the ladders are stacked in the correct order, like looking at the cube, you look at it and it's like, this is very obviously a 3D plan for some sort of magical artifact or invention that he as a artificer made.
Ah.
However, the plans don't make sense.
Yeah, I got Heater and Aether.
Yeah.
Don't go Googling stuff here.
No,
He
I
did
was-
it.
It's
He's playing there and I'm playing
Alright.
here. Yeah,
So,
those are the 2 that I
yeah.
You get the idea that when it's stacked correctly, it'll probably be some sort of magical object, but like a artificer's plans. However, them in not correctly stacked format, it just looks like gibberish of like gears and components. And I'm gonna say that you can't just like shuffle through each one and be like, oh, this is it, this is it, like, until you finally are like, this must be something. So
Well, there's something magically here, and it would create something Q-like. But you guys have to decipher.
essentially, you'll be able to, as the artificer, you will be able to confirm that they are in the correct order. Because I will say there are technically multiple answers with these letters. There's 3 I can think of off the top of my head, very like that that were very easy to figure out.
All right, I'll know
so-
it when I see it.
Yeah. I am gonna send it in the group chat as well, the letters.
And that's an R, not a B, right?
It's an R.
That's the same. Okay.
In the meantime, what is anybody else doing? Would like to
There's
do?
only 2.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, are you guys gonna be sitting here waiting for this? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in the realm with
Yeah.
these 2, so
I mean, you can bamf in and out whenever you want.
yeah.
You want to start trying some combinations?
Yes.
Can we try heater?
Heater?
Yeah.
Putting heater together. Sal, you take some time and look it over. It doesn't seem like it would be a working object.
Nah, that was
there's
fucking shit.
there's gears and tubes that don't line up with each other.
See how this is misaligned? You would literally implode a whole city if you did that.
That's valuable.
Yeah, it's valuable.
So you're saying we can build it?
Yeah. So we have a bomb.
Shit.
You could try reheat.
Today we
Yeah.
built a nuke.
Oh, reheat. That's
Reheat is a word. If heater is a word, reheat is a word.
Kinda, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is a word.
Try reheat.
Try reheat. And still,
Yeah,
no,
this
uses
one would
don't.
explode about a whole city's block.
So we got implode and we got explode.
Yep.
When we're
Different
underneath,
sizes.
can we have like just stationary? Like,
There's way easier ways to take down a whole city.
For what it's worth, like you two can contribute too. Like I'm gonna assume like the message has been passed. If you guys would like to participate in the hand grenade. This is not a.
yeah. Can we try?
That's crazy. I never got Aether. It doesn't work, by the way. But
Oh.
that is a crazy coincidence
The
of a
way
word.
that you
That's
put
the
this,
first one I got.
I that one never.
I'm
popped
struggling
up to
with
me.
the other, like you
Yeah.
said, 3 really easily, and I'm like,
You
what?
put this together and it puts you in a catatonic state for about 90 days.
I'm like, are you spelling something wrong?
No, I'm not spelling anything wrong. This is.
And
what
is
you're
it?
giving
It's a
me.
6-letter word, correct?
I
It's
never
not-
said it's a 6-letter word.
Oh, this.
Ah, okay.
Could be a phrase.
I have are the. Oh, a heart. No,
I mean,
never mind.
does it need 2 E's?
It needs 2 E's, and it could be a phrase.
The ear.
The
The ear
Ear.
would work. There are. The era. Oh, try the era. There's not 2 E's.
maybe.
No, era. THEERA.
It was Taylor Swift all along.
Era.
Straight to the top. All the way to the top.
So I'm gonna guess that's a no.
The era does not seem to work.
Yeah, this one's almost as inefficient at flushing toilets as me taking my own water.
You know, if you're not gonna help, shut up.
I'm telling you if it
Can
would
we-
work or not.
can we
like,
try
I'm
the ear?
valuable.
The ear.
Yeah.
Layering it together. This comes across as a working machine.
Yes.
Wow.
You can roll me a Tinker's Tools check to try and decipher what exactly he created with this.
This guy's.
But it seems to be a working machine. The
That
ear.
is a 25.
The ear. What?
25.
This is a prototype for a soul cage. But not just like trapping one person's soul, it's for trapping a greater soul. Like a god's soul. Again, this is only the prototype module. It's not finished. And it could be built upon to reach that end goal, but it is essentially a very powerful soul cage.
Hey, Ballin,
Yeah.
are you able to go like spy on the cat?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna bamf and go smell the cat stealthily.
Way to go, sucker. Way to take that social cue and just leave.
That was great. I'm sorry, Aether is still like to me is like, oh man, that like it
You
fits
should've
so well.
pivoted and been like, yeah, that's it.
I
that's
know,
it.
but the message is important. So
Hey, so
the
this
message has context. That was the point of it.
is
Yeah.
meant for. Well, these are the blueprints for trapping a greater soul. Like, I think I could potentially build this and trap your god into it.
The one on our side?
That's a great
You're
idea.
not there.
I know.
This is a functioning. By the way, this is a functioning design as a soul cage.
Yeah.
However, you can tell it is built in a way or designed in a way that it's meant to be. Once it is perfected, it could be used in that context. But currently, it does still work as a soul cage for a normal humanoid soul or a normal monster soul or something.
Is there something inside of it now, or is it just?
Oh.
No, this is blueprints. This
Blueprints.
is all
Okay.
allegedly for somebody to build. Or has been built, but we didn't collect it. It's also missing some intricacies, like it has the potential, I should say, to capture
So,
your
Are
gods.
we under the assumption that somewhere in our world, one of these has been created?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
Okay. So we're going to find a cage god eventually.
That, or we're going to need to
Cage
perfect the
god?
design.
Oh.
I'm just saying, there's this gal that corrupted all the other
Well, I'm
gods and was friendly, but turned mine and my brother's magic against the natural order of
Yeah.
Spade and Domum. I'm just saying that we might need that for a being like that. Unless she's just really charismatic, like, I guess we could let her get away then.
No, I think you're right. Okay.
I just wanted to tell you that, so you had permutations to then tell the rest of the group, because I don't want to talk to them about something this high level.
I don't know if we tell them until we need to.
Well, Manny is becoming a god king, so maybe
Are
it's
you
to-
insinuating that we might have to trap Manny?
Oh
still?
yeah, definitely. I'm like this fabled person called Batman.
I guess if we
and-
steal Manny's soul, then you can definitely have his bones.
Well, that's less fun. No soul in the bones. It's like the essence of necromancy. You have a little bit of soul, you have a little bit of bones, and then jumble together, and it works.
Okay. My original plan.
Is to
Actually-
trap. Oh,
I'm wondering if we should leave these in the ethereal plane. And we
for
can
somebody
always-
else to walk in and just grab it. I think this is. Is this the actual ethereal realm? That
You are in the ethereal realm. So the ethereal realm is a reflection of you. It exists on top of the material plane.
Yeah.
So it is a 1-for-1. So to get to this spot in the ethereal plane, somebody would have to be in the ethereal plane and then travel to the Tower of Tenerum,
Yeah.
or travel to the Tower of Tenerum in the material plane and then go to the ethereal plane from there.
I'm-
So it's not something that people can just like pass in and out super easily or find places.
I'm just saying, I
But-
think it'd be better in a bag of holding on somebody, you know, that either you or I know. And since you care more about this guy and cried over him, and I still don't know why, holding it in your bag of holding will probably be beneficial. I think leaving it here, even though there's slim chance that still statistically somebody could walk their ass across the sea through.
I'm a little bit saddened that love notes and notes from his kids wind up having this on it. So
It's in his hand. He put it on there.
yeah,
It's his handwriting.
yeah, I know. That's what saddens me. Is that yeah. Okay. So fine, I'll do what you say. I'll put them in my bag of holding.
Yeah, and you can tell them, you can tell Ballin whatever you want to, because I'm not explaining why I told
I
him.
don't know if Dawn's even gonna care. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well,
What I care about is sneaking up on Swift right now.
we're coming out of the ethereal.
Roll me a
I
stealth
think
check.
she's playing the piano.
Roll me a stealth check. What's your passive perception?
You're not gonna make this.
You can't get like below.
Yeah, he can't roll below a 9.
He could roll natural one.
He could roll a nat 1. Nat 1 still are nat 1s.
37.
Yeah.
I have advantage, so I have to roll twice.
Yeah. So you have to roll 2 nat 1s.
Yeah.
You rolled a
Passive
2,
perception?
not
Yeah.
27.
Well, I actually have
He
35.
sneaks up right